What is up, people? It is me, Monster58. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Previously, we made our way through Rock Tunnel and ended up evolving our newest team member, Krabby, into its final evolution of Kingler, a more physically bulky and a more physically hard-hitting water type. And it's really, really nice that we finally have that in the bag. But like we said, we arrived at Lavender Town here after going to the Rock Tunnel, and then we also saw that Trace was following a Cubone into the Pokemon Tower. And so, what we're going to do here is we're going to explore Lavender Town a bit, explore a little bit of its spookiness, and then we're going to head into the Pokemon Tower to see what exactly, why exactly Trace was headed after that Cubone. Pokemon House, where love is volunteered freely. Also, if I can't quite see something on the screen, it's because I forgot to charge my Pokeball Plus, and, well, I'm sitting here where the closest outlet is on the floor next to, well, it's technically in front of the TV where I'm playing the game. So I apologize if my throws also really aren't that great this episode, but luckily we aren't going to really run into that many Pokemon. But I didn't even read what the sign said. I'm an idiot. I didn't read it to you guys. But the sign says, Pokemon House, where love is volunteered freely. So let's head into the Pokemon House. Let's see what's in here. What's this girl have to say? This place is actually Mr. Fuji's home. He's really kind. He looks after Pokemon that have been abandoned or orphaned, which is really sad, dude. There's a lot of dark aspects to this series that a lot of people don't dive into, which in a way I'm glad that parents don't do that. Lavender Town, the noble purple town. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I actually do. Really? So there are believers. Yep, like if you ask me IRL, I actually do believe in supernatural things. I'm not gonna lie to you. I also believe in aliens. And I'll give you a good reason to that in a second here. I can't ever forgive Team Rocket. Right now we're taking over Cubone, whose mother, Marowak, she was caught by Team Rocket, and that was it. We never saw her again. God, that's awful. Alright. Let's see what else we got in here. What's this house have to say? Be sure to name your Pokemon with love whenever you give them a new name. After all, nobody wants to have a silly... True! Some parents just do not deserve to name their kids. Like, I'm not, like... Especially celebrities. There's certain celebrities who just do not deserve to name their children at all. Because they give them the most dumb frickin' names, and then they don't expect their kids to get bullied in school. Like, it's ridiculous. Just name your kids something relatively normal. Come on, like, let's not be... Oh, they have to be unique, bro! Ugh! Pokemon Tower. Becalm the spirits of Pokemon. Okay, let's... Again, going into the I'm an idiot. Alright. Going in here. Yeah, we'll lead with Misty. We'll keep Misty in the front here. Luckily, pretty much all the... Well, we'll get into that. We'll talk about that when we get in here, but... Alright. Without further ado, folks, let's head in. Pokemon Tower. What's this guy have to say? Can't forget my dearly departed Clefairy. Oh, this won't do. I'm awash in tears. Rest in peace, my friend. So, friend, this lady have to say. The Pokemon Tower was erected in the memory of a Pokemon that passed away. Yep, essentially a big memorial. What does this lady have to say here as well? I'm a channeler, one who speaks to spirits. I sense a lost spirit somewhere high in this tower. Alrighty. So, let's head up the stairs. Alrighty, so, we are in the Pokemon Tower. Before we get into this, I'd like to say there are two new Pokemon that you can encounter here. Ghastly as well as Haunter. Both of them are Ghost and Poison. Ghastly is obviously the pre-evolution of Haunter, and then Haunter, via trade, will evolve into Gengar. They're fantastic Pokemon. They've always been amazing. They've one of the most well-designed Pokemon of Generation 1, in my opinion. Really, really cool. And so you'll be running into them. You also run into Zubat as well as Crobat. Zubat as well as, not Crobat, no, it's full. Zubat and Golbat, as well as you'll run into Cubone in here, as well as wild Pokemon if you wish to catch some Pokemon. But we're going to be heading up Pokemon Town, and there's going to be a lot of Ghost-type trainers. So, luckily... The only ghost types, like I was about to say before we headed in here, in this generation are also part poison. So that means Misty should be perfectly fine against them. So, you there, if you wish to know the truth behind the wandering spirits haunting this tower, well, even we channelers couldn't identify them. Maybe with the right tool. Yes, perhaps the Silph Scope might let one see the truth behind this mystery. There's Trace. Hey, if it isn't Nick, what are you doing here? No way, Nick, your Pokemon didn't die or anything, right? Oh boy, I'm glad it was wrong this time. Maybe I should check that your Pokemon are doing well with the battle. I don't know if this is an exact great place to do a battle, but we are against our rival Trace once again. So this is our 5th rival battle with Trace. Give me 1 second here. Okay, folks, I am sorry. I usually have this pulled up when I'm actually, like before we get into the battle, so I apologize I didn't have his moveset. But Trace is going to lead off with a Pidgeotto, normal flying type, no held item, quick attack, wing attack, as well as sand attack. This thing really isn't going to be that bad. We're just going to get rid of it with Thunderbolt here. Wait, oh my god, I fat-fingered the... I hate my life. That's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Wouldn't be a rival battle if I wasn't screwing something up, would it? There we go. Okay. Very nice. Alright, it's dead. Kind of somber to say that in this tower of all places, but whatever. What are you going to do, right? Alright, he's about to send out Gloom, so he'll have Gloom in both games. So Gloom is Grass Poison. Let me switch to Bubby here. Grass Poison, no held item, Razor Leaf, Sleep Powder, and Acid, level 27. So, as long as your Pokemon, by the time you made it out of the Rock Tunnel, are at least like level 27, 28, you should be perfectly fine here, so. Alright, we're going to use Flamethrower here. Just get rid of it completely. Should be good. It should one-shot, I assume it should. Or not. That's annoying, whatever, it's fine. It'll die next turn anyway. Here we go. Oh, he's gonna... Okay, he potion. What are you gonna do? That's alright. Wait, he voided Heat Wave? That's so annoying. Oh, good. Good, good, good. If I miss a move, you deserve to miss a move. Especially a move like Sleep Powder. Suck my PP. Okay, there we go. Alright, Gloom is now down. Okay, so his next Pokemon is going to actually be a Jolteon, full-on electric type. He evolved his Eevee. It's going to have Thundershock, Quick Attack, as well as Pin Missile. What am I going to switch into this thing? I think Jen should be able to take care of this pretty well. We still have the Machop in our party. I'm just going to keep him in here for a bit, just to have the 6th slot filled. If you are playing Let's Go Eevee, though, he is going to have a Raichu, electric type, level 28 with Thundershock, Quick Attack, as well as Thunder Punch. Kind of ironic that he just removes, like, Double Kick completely, because you think that would be really good, especially because it's Eevee, right? That's just, it's weird to me, but it should be fine. Alright, Brick Break, and should be able to kill it here with, again, Brick Break. It's way faster, so Jolteon as a Pokemon is incredibly fast. Very, very fast. The only issue with Jolteon, and it hits decent power special attacks, it just doesn't have a big move pool. The only other, like, move that's notable that thing learns is Shadow Ball, like, as a TM move, so be Pokemon Trainer Trace. Maybe your Pokemon are doing a little too well, yeah. I'd say so. Ah, shoot. When we battled, we scared off that Cubone. You know Cubone, right, Nick? It's a Pokemon that's always wearing a skull. The Cubone looked like it was searching for something. Maybe it's up on one of the higher floors? Alright, so we're going to go and search those higher floors, but what we're going to do, I'm going to quickly heal my Pokemon because I'd like to have everything healed before we just head up into the tower here, so... Alright. Alrighty, we are well and healed, and Kingler's getting stuck. I think instead of Kingler in this, we're going to actually remove him. And we're going to actually have Mr. Mime here. We're going to have her out here. Haven't really had Mr. Mime follow us, so be... And Mr. Mime is stuck. She's still at her. You're freaking stuck. Too thick, I guess. Alright. Got a coach trainer here. Let's get rid of her before we head up into the tower. I will want to get to the bottom of this. How did a coward like me end up in charge of the Pokemon Tower? Oh, battle? Well, I'm kind of strong. Well, we just beat our rival. Here goes nothing. Let's see what she's got here. Coach Trainer Holly. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but Coach Trainers, I will not actually skip them, like in terms of the full battle, because they are like mini-bosses, so I feel like there's no point in skipping these guys. Let's see, let's just switch off here to Kingler. No, hello. There we go. And it's level, you know, it's level 28. It's not bad either. Like, we're all on par at this point. Like, ah! Drop my Pokeball Plus. Rock Slide should not do that much at all, especially because it's Pikachu. What? Why does that do so... Like, this is Kingler, man. Like, Kingler has really good physical defense. And I'm still slower. Oh, my lord. I might have a stroke. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we're not... No, that's not happening. I'm healing. Because that is total BS. I would not normally ever heal like that, but that was really, really annoying. Like, thank you. Please, like, just get out. Like, you are not that strong. You just happen to know Rock Slide. Thank God. Okay. Bye-bye. Tremble, tremble. I tremble at your strength. Alright, that was more annoying than anything else. That about took my mind off of things a little bit. Here, I found these lying around. 5 Pikachu candies. Oh, that's really, really helpful. The candies that make the Pokemon stronger. I have a bunch too. I keep them safe in my candy jar. Alright, what I'm going to do is we're going to heal Kingler, and then we're going to give all those candies to Pikachu, and we'll be good to go. Alrighty, let's move up into Pokemon Tower. Trace is head up with us. Cubone, Cubone, come out, wherever you are. I don't see any sign of it. Is that... It's a ghost! Yarg! Get out. Be gone. Me. Ma! Cubone sadly trudged away down the stairs. Well, it looks like that ghost. Okay, so yeah, these guys will absolutely run into you. We need to just avoid them as much as possible. Gra. You need help. Like, hello? Professional help, please? Chandler, oh my god, I forget how terrifying they look in this game, these Chandlers. They look scary in, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green and stuff, but man, they look even scarier here because they have the full, like, the full 3D model. But yeah, like I said, when it comes to Ghastly and stuff like that, they're great Pokemon. They've always remained great Pokemon. There's a reason that Mega Gengar was one of, like, the strongest Mega Evolutions. Alright, we got rid of her. There's a reason that the Gengar has always been one of the very strong Pokemon for a long time. Like, it's never, like... It has been, I believe it's been to... Oh, please. No. We have to avoid them. We have to avoid them. Please. We have to avoid them. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Be gone, Malevolent Sphere. Ah, quah! Oh, so I just had to move Sucker Punch to use on me. Sucker Punch is a move that will always move first if the Pokemon that you're using it against will use an attacking move. It helps make up for Pokemon that have, like, slower speed. Like, if you're just a slower Pokemon in general, having Sucker Punch helps make up for that. Kikiki! Qua! Alright, got ourselves a Super Potion. Got those battles out of the way, which is pretty nice. There's another ghost down there that's terrifying. Okay, we're just gonna keep moving up. Keep moving our way up here. There's gonna be more ghosts, so just gotta be wary of that. Yeah, right behind us, you can see that. Okay, I do like how they... Because before, it was kind of hard to tell what this place was, like, especially because, I mean, it was the 90s, man, right? So they could only do what they could do, but, they were only able to do what they were able to do with the technology they were given, right? But it's nice to finally get, like, a more clear version of what this place is supposed to look like. She's got Haunter. Okay, so I just wanted to show this to you, too, because just so you can see what Haunter looks like, if you haven't seen Haunter. I doubt you've never seen Haunter before, but I just like to show that. Another Pokemon that you can see via battle, so it's nice here. Absolutely got annihilated by Mr. Mime, though, so... Alright, we're out of that battle now. Gotta grab this real quick before we get annihilated by ghosts. So, I believe if you get caught by one of these guys, you will get sent back to the beginning of the dungeon. That's essentially what happens here, so be aware. Oh, that is so annoying. I have to walk all the way around to get that Pokeball. Hoo-hoo-hoo, beat me not. The nice thing about these trainers is that because they're all ghost-type trainers, and because they all basically have Ghastly and or Haunter, it's really easy for Misty to just cut through them really quickly. Like, even then, I believe that Ghastly, like, they don't really get any move that's, like, a regular super effective ghost-type move, because when I'm looking at, like lower power ghost-type moves, like, they really don't exist all that much. Like, the best and most consistent ghost-type move that we have is, Shadow Ball, right? Like, the best and strongest, like, special one. Shadow Claw's obviously another one, but, and yeah, the thing is even if they use Sucker Punch here, it doesn't really matter, because, they don't have good physical attack at all. The family doesn't at all. They don't, so. Alright, we have to walk all the way back around here. Please, I just don't want to run into one of the ghosts. Oh my god, I almost got caught there. We're okay though. Okay. Right there. TMO4 Teleport. Okay. The thing about Teleport is that the most useful thing about Teleport is this, is when it comes to Teleport, Teleport has the big distinct advantage that essentially, when you use it outside of battle, you get teleported to the last Pokemon Center that you visited. And that's really helpful in certain situations, like if you do, it's like a free escape rope, but other than that, all it does in a battle, is if you're in a wild battle, it immediately, you immediately run. But if you're in a, it's a wild battle, you immediately run. But if you're in a Pokemon battle like this, it doesn't do anything. It just literally just says it fails, I believe, and then that's it, so. Pointless battle, good for using it outside of battle, but it's not worth a move slot just to teleport back. The only time I would say that that would be useful is if, like, the move that you're going to get rid of is, like, one that you can teach with the TM again. So what you can do is, like, oh, if you're stuck in the dungeon and you want to teleport back and you don't have healing items, you can teleport back to the Pokemon Center by teaching your Pokemon the move. Then the move that you got rid of to give to teleport, you can just teach that Pokemon again with the TM. So that's what I would do if you're like stuck or something like that. But other than that, it's completely pointless. Alrighty, let us keep moving. She gave us a way to walk around, so we're gonna walk around like this. Head up the stairs. Keep it moving here. It looks like we got like a circle there. Oh my god, more ghosts. Man, getting that item up there is going to be one hell of a... Okay. Join. No. I'm good. Gonna grab it and then run. We're gonna run. Run. Okay, good. Looks like we got a circle. You entered the purified and protected space. All your Pokemon were fully healed, which is very nice. Come, child, I have purified this space here. You can rest yourself a moment. I didn't mean to do it again, but it's fine. Then we'll go down here. We're gonna battle her. And we gotta grab that item as well, so... Okay, she just yells zombies even if there's no zombies at all. Whatever. Misty's really been coming through on these battles. Chomping at the bit. So one thing I'd like to do real quick is because Misty has been doing a lot of the work, we're actually going to swap her out for Bubby, because Bubby could use a little bit of stuff here, considering he has Crunch now, so taking care of ghost types is nothing new to him. Ice Stone, that's nice. For an Ice Stone, now it's not in every game, not in Gen 4 obviously, but in like certain games where you don't have access to the same stone that you do to like level up the Eevee near to evolve into Glaceon, that's the way you evolve Eevee into Glaceon. Alrighty, we've taken care of those trainers. Okay, so now we can grab this. I think this is the last trainer we have to take care of. Alrighty, I don't think we have two... Oh boy, okay, well we're gonna revive Growlithe because we need him. Oh wow, Misty wants on Psybeam. We're gonna have her forget Psywave. Oh my goodness, she was tough. She had 3 level 32 Haunter. Holy cow. Painful amount of battles, but 3 Ultra Balls, that's very helpful. First time we've run into Ultra Balls, they are, I believe, 3 times as strong as regular Pokeballs are, so. The ideal, just general, really good Pokeball to have if you want to catch some really tough Pokemon. Be gone, intruders. Pika is trembling in fear, won't let you take another step forward. So, we cannot access the rest of this area with that ghost in the way. We're going to take on this last trainer, I think, Destruction, Despair, grab this item, and that is currently our last amount of time that we can actually, last thing that we can do with Pokemon Tower. Alrighty, got out of that battle, let's grab that item, and I think we're going to end up running into that ghost anyway, so I think that'll just send us to the beginning of the thing. Oh, no, we don't end up doing that. Okay, so keep moving here. We're just going to grab this healing, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the bottom because there's nothing else we can do. The major thing that we had to point out is, if you were listening, some of the conversations we were having, there's this thing called a Sylph-Co, a Sylph-Scope, Sylph-Scope, that we can find at this place called Sylph-Co, and to head to where we can get the Sylph-Scope at Sylph Company, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be heading west out of Lavender Town to be able to do that. Alrighty folks, now that we have made it outside, like I told you, there's nothing more we can do at Pokemon Tower. We have to revisit Pokemon Tower later. We came all the way to Lavender Town on the boss's orders, but where in the world is this old man Fuji supposed to be? The only place left is that spooky old Pokemon Tower, right? That's right, we couldn't get to the top because of that strange ghost getting in the way. Well, we couldn't find that old man, but at least we found this Cubone. Let's get back to our hideout. At least we'll have something to show for our trouble. Right, let's head right to the Team Rocket game quarter in Celadon City. Ma? Oh, there's the little Cubone one that's behind me. Your mommy's in Celadon City. Come with us. We'll take you there. Ma! Now that's decided. I think we'd better blast off. I just saw something awful. Let's talk to him. Hey, did you see Team Rocket abducted that poor Cubone? It sounded like they were headed to Celadon City, but they must be planning on taking the skull, sorry, I can't say it. The skull bone it wears and selling it at a high price. Well, that's not good, especially considering the lore I gave to you about it. But, like I told you, there's nothing left for us to do in Pokemon Tower, and very clearly Team Rocket is headed towards Celadon City west out of Lavender Town, and so we're probably going to make our way there as well. So next time on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, we'll be making our way out west from Lavender Town and making our way to our next destination, Celadon City. So hope you guys look forward to that. So I thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, and also follow me on the socials. Those will be linked in the description below. And with that, guys, and once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this episode. I'll catch you all in the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives.